Hello, welcome to episode 4 of Inventor Basics. In today's episode, we're going to concentrate on Thicken Offset, Shell, and Delete Face. So we'll start off with Thicken Offset. Thicken Offset will go into... I will create a surface to show you what it can do. We haven't covered surfaces yet, but in a probably the next video or the video after, I'm going to cover surfaces. So sorry, this is just to show what the feature can do, but we can also use it for solids. So I'll create a solid first. So 200. There's another little tip to dimension. Instead of clicking enter now, then go into dimension the other side, you can press tab. So I've 200 in, press tab. As you can see, it takes me over to the other side. 200, and that's fully constrained. Just an easy way. Some people will like that. If you dimension one tab, it will take you to the next side. Just a little tip. Now we'll extrude this by 10mm. Technical illustration, just see the edges clearer. Now thicken offset. So to start with, the output will have a solid, and as you can see, it's got face. So now we will select this face. Now you can see from this screen preview that this is the amount it will thicken it by, which is 1mm. We change that to 5. You can see it will now thicken that solid by 5mm. So if we click OK, it's thickened it by 5mm. We can measure. The measuring tool's up here. Measure this line, it's now 15. It was 10, so it's thickened it by 5mm. That's how you can thicken a solid. You can also use thicken to offset a surface. Now, if we select this face, you can now see from the green preview that it's going to offset a surface by 5mm. We can change that to 25. So you can see it better. Click OK, and then now we can see that has now thickened the surface of 25mm from this face. All of this does come in handy. You know, just for the basics, I'm just going to show what feature does. You know, and like that, how you could use it will come in a later video when I can create a model to show a purpose of why you would use that feature. So that's thicken offset for the solid. Now I am going to create a surface. So what I'm going to do is I'll draw a circle for a change. Just do 100mm. Finish. Now, I'm going to use the patch command. I'll go into surfaces, like I said in the video, soon. But for now, if I just go to patch, click on the circle, it's now created a surface with 0 thickness. This has 0 thickness. It's just a circle. If I go to the side, it's just a surface. It's got no thickness. That's what it is. Now thicken offset, when I select face, I can then make this surface into a solid, as you can see. It will create a new solid. This is what this little box here is. So if I click OK, it's now created from that surface. This is the original surface body. It's now created a solid body. That's how thicken offset can be used. I use thicken on surfaces quite a lot. Sheet metal I use it for quite a lot. But like I said, it's in the future videos. Once we get more advanced, I can model and show how it to be used. Right, the next feature we'll look at is shell. Quite a basic feature, quite an easy feature to use. we'll draw a 200 by 200. We'll extrude it. We'll extrude it by 100 so we can show. So shell, we'll just shell out whichever face we pick. So if we pick this face, then we've got a thickness of 1 mil. You can just sort of see the preview there. We'll do 5 mil. You can see. Click OK, and now it's shelled out that face 5 mil. Simple to use, can be useful, and that's how you use the shell command. The next feature we said we was going to look at was delete face. Delete face is, I do find it quite handy. A few different ways you can use it. We'll start off with a basic way to use it. So I'll extrude a square again by 100. This is the same. It's one of the features where it's useful when I have a model, when I'm creating a model, and it can be very useful. But just to show, sometimes you could think, oh, that perhaps wouldn't be that useful. So it will delete either a face or solid, or lump or void. Yeah. So if I click on face, okay, it deletes the face of that solid. But these walls now are 0 thickness, so not really very useful in that sort of sense on this. But we have, when we delete a solid, it will delete the whole solid. So if I click OK, now that solid's gone. The solid still shows in the model browser, which could possibly get a little bit confusing. But if you have parts you want to delete easily, I find that very useful. I use it for sheet metal a lot. I can delete a face without sending the whole model browser crazy, which I find very useful. Another very good way to use this, which I use a lot, I find it very useful, and this is for holes. So if I create a hole, 50 mil, we can dimension it so it's fully constrained. Change that to 50. Now finish that sketch, fully constrained. Extrude. For this, we'll extrude through all. Cut, which it's gone to direction. As we can see, it's cut through all. Now, on the delete face, we have an option here, heal. And what this will do, this will heal this hole. In other words, delete it. So we have select faces, and we have this face here we can select. So if we select this face, click heal, click OK, it then heals that hole. So that can come in handy very often. I find that it's an easy way to delete a hole without, once you get into assemblies or multi-body parts and you have massive, I find that can be a way to delete a hole quickly and easily without messing up the model. Because you can start a sketch, project that hole, and then I'll show you actually that way. You could start a sketch, project a hole, and then extrude, for example, the 100, and then it covers the hole up. But I just find it easier to delete faces, heal, and it's just quicker, and I just find it better to do it that way. And that's it. Yeah, that's delete face. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe if you did. Leave a comment to give me some feedback in any videos you'd like to see done in the future.